We're gonna start on all fours and open and close the knee 10 times. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulder and your knees are hip width. Small variation. Now we're gonna open and stretch the leg and close it back 10 times again. And almost there. And let's switch to the other side. So 10 times open the bent leg. And let's start to stretch the leg out. So open, stretch and close. And second exercise, 20 dunky kicks each side. Toes are pointed and 20 short, strong kicks upwards. And other side. Try to go as high as you can with this exercise. In the next exercise, we're going to combine the first exercise with a dunky kick. So we're going to open the knee, point the toe and close. We're going to do this 5 times and then we're going to do it 5 times in the other direction. And other leg, 5 times up, side and close. And change the direction, side, up and close. Okay, exercise for the weight. We're going to stretch the leg and tap the toe to the side and back. So you have to really feel this in the waist 15 times. And change sides. So long leg, imagine someone pulling your toes. And last one. Let's prepare for 15 tricep dips. So bring the weight forward, hands are under the shoulders, and we go 15 times. Almost there. And let's take a small pose in child's pose. Really press the hands on the floor, press the shoulders towards the mat. And let's prepare for our second set. So bring the weight forward, hips are low, shoulders are directly under the wrists, and let's go for 15 more times. You can take a small break in between if it's hurting a lot. Just try to finish your 2 reps of 15. And let's take a break in child's pose. And let's slowly prepare for the next exercise. The next exercise are chest dips. So place the hands a lot wider than your mat. Weight goes forward, and we're gonna do 2 sets of 15. Engage the abs while you go down. And take a small rest in child's pose. Push the shoulders towards the mat, hands into the floor. And let's prepare for our second set, 15 reps. Okay, if you want, you can take a small break here and do a small tricep stretch. And then change the other arm. Now we're gonna lay, for the next exercise, we're going to lay down flat on our backs. And we're going to make sure that our heels are touching our fingertips. We're going to push up in half bridge for 40 times. And in our highest position, our chest should touch our chin. I'm gonna do the 40 reps without a break, but of course, if you want a break, be free to take one at any time. Make sure you don't let the knees close or don't let them fall to the outside. The knees stay hip width the entire time. Okay, now we're going to hold bridge for 30 seconds. For this exercise, we're going to bring the shoulders under our body. We're going to make volleyball hands and push the mat away from the body. And if you want to go a bit further, you can just lift the heels from the floor and push up as high as you can. Okay, let's come down and let's continue with abs. We're gonna do 10 leg raises where we're going to go up and go down with a twist. So when you go up, don't go higher than 90 degrees, and when you go down, just before you touch the floor, you lift the legs again. Try to keep your legs stretched at all times and the toes pointed. Okay, now we're going to change the variation. So when we lift, we're going to twist the legs, and when we go down with flexed legs, we're going to keep the legs straight. Again, don't go higher than 90 degrees, and when you lower the legs, don't touch the floor. Point your toes when you go up, flex them when you go down. Almost there. And take a small break in Shavasana. You can take a small stretch, bring one knee then the other, and let's go to the next abs exercise. We're going to bring the legs 90 degrees, bring them forward, and then bring them up, lifting the hips just a bit. We're going to do this 15 times. Make sure that your back stays flat on the floor when you move the legs forward, and just the hips lift a tiny bit when you move the legs up. Almost there. Last one. And let's go to ab bikes 40 times. Try to touch with your knee the opposite elbow. Okay, let's move to our sides to work on our legs. So when we move on the side, we want to just see our toes, the abs are engaged, and we're going to lift our leg as high as we can for 10 times, toes are pointed. Almost there. And now we go in a triangle. We go to the front, up and down 5 times, 3 more. Front, up and down. Last one. Now we're going to bend that top leg behind the first leg and lift 20 times the inner leg. Okay, change the position of the leg. The top leg comes in front and 20 lifts from the lower leg. This is working our inner thigh. Almost there. Let's bend both legs. Let's lift the hips, keep the toes connected, and let's open and close 10 times for frog. So open the knees as wide as you can, the toes stay connected at all times, and the lower leg stays up. Okay, let's add a stretch. So open, stretch the leg, connect the toes, and close 10 times. Almost there. Let's turn it all to the other side. So let's go lay down on our side, abs are engaged, and make sure you can see the toes. 10 leg lifts as high as you can, toes are pointed, legs are stretched. And 5 triangles. Go to the front, up and back. 3 more. Keep the legs stretched. And last one. Let's bend that upper leg and 20 kicks of the lower leg. Short but powerful pulses. Now let's bring this top leg in front of the other leg, and again 12 pulses with the lower leg. Let's go to the frog. Bend the legs, lift the heels and the toes, and open for 10 times the knees as much as possible. The toes stay connected at all times. And let's add the stretch. So open, stretch, connect, close. Open, stretch, connect, close. Almost there. And let's go to plank position for some more abs. So we're gonna start with a full plank, shoulders 90 degrees under the wrist, curl the toes, and lift in a plank. We're gonna stay here for 30 seconds. Engage the abs, and the neck is in the same line as the spine. Keep the abs engaged at all times. And let's continue with a forearm plank. Same principle, keep the abs engaged and hips low. Neck is in the same line as the spine. Now we're going to pulse through the front and back for some time. So this is very small movement but very intense. Almost there. Last one. And relax a second in Sphinx pose. Curl the toes, push back in child's pose, and push up in down dog, and we'll come in a straight position. So we're gonna do 15 lunges. So when you do a lunge, keep the back as straight as possible and put the glutes to the back. Almost there. Now stay down and do 15 small pulses. Okay, wide lunge, one leg to the back, and 15 times. And 15 pulses down. Let's change the position of the leg. Left leg, big step back, and 15 lunges down. Last one. And stay down, 15 small pulses. Okay, now we're going to take a big plié, so that means that the toes go to the outside, and we're going to take 15 sumo squats. Keep the back straight when you go down, shoulders are back and relaxed. Almost there. And 15 small pulses. Last exercise, close the legs a bit, and we're going to open and close the knees. So when you open the clothes, open as much as you can, 15 times. And we're ready, don't forget to stretch, thank you.